Guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements? So the Lakers win the tip.
Well, you know, the Bucks can be a real force on defense. We're the top-rated defense last season in the league and #1 in rebounding and challenging shooters as well.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at point guard. Now here's Middleton following the miss by Anthony Davis. And Clark, the length and size of the Bucks, a big part of their defensive success.
Well, I agree. I mean, versatile defenders across the board for the Bucks. They can handle switches and pick and rolls comfortably. Makes for a very strong defensive force no matter who's on the floor for this team.
Another miss by Middleton.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Now the pass to Davis. James looking around. From 13, it's good. LeBron's got the first points up on the board here for Los Angeles.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
Now here's Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Now here's Matthews. Pass to Middleton. There's the 3. Rebounded by Howard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. For 3, Smith. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And Davis puts it in.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now here's Lopez. Back to Giannis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Well, Clark, what a year it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo last season. He took everything to the next level from the get-go. He became a top player in the NBA.
And you know what, guys? Early on, you could see it and you could feel it. It was going to be a special year for Giannis because his progression and development, his hunger, his commitment, his work ethic, all of that helped him become the MVP of the league against a pretty competitive field of MVP candidates.
Free throw no good for Giannis. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
Here's Lopez following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Giannis trying to get open as Lopez. Great D that time from Davis. Los Angeles leading by 3. Right side, Green. Back to LeBron. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. And they double up James. There's Green with the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. James kicks to Howard. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. knocks down the three ball.
And Smith loves pulling up from three. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. He said they have to come after LeBron James in waves and build a wall between him and the bucket. And that's easier said than done, guys.
All right, David, thanks. So it's the Lakers now. Bucks trail by 6.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, LeBron against Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And he's good on the second. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. High post, Davis. Giannis is there. James in the post. Guarded by Bledsoe. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Middleton. The putback. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 7. Trying to get something going, and he goes in for the dunk.
Man, can he finish. Chris Middleton, so good at driving inside, and if you don't get there soon enough, he's turning it over on top of your head.
Now, here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Davis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe against Smith. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Davis. Great D that time from Middleton.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Giannis outside. Wesley Matthews on the wing. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Davis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here's Middleton. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's LeBron. Smith for 3. Great D that time from Middleton.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, but to lay it in, too.
Off target with the open look.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Smith kicks to James, and the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two.
So it's the Lakers now. Howard dishes to Smith. Over Middleton. The offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
From deep, Giannis. That shot missing. And it's the Lakers the other way. Inside, Smith. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. Howard against Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Clark, you played the traditional power forward position in the NBA years you had back in the 80s at such a high level. Who's doing that right now?
Tell you what, the power forward position has changed so much, Kevin. These four men now are not really the enforcing type physical guys that we saw in the 80s and even 90s. They're agile, they're rim protectors, they're shot makers from deep, and guys like Anthony Davis and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yes.
Man, I tell you, Anthony Davis goes to the top of my list in today's game.
Blake Griffin, another one with Detroit.
Yeah, good call.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticized that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Hill passes to Ilyasova. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Rondo with it. Loads it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. Finished off the break. Rondo's got his second basket of the night.
And Rondo, as good as it gets in transition, whether he's shooting or passing, he tends to make the right decision.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk.
Never has
because
been,
you
never
get a little
will be.
higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
He is a determined finisher. And as
guys,
the
I like
Lakers
the
have
fact
looked
that
to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And he makes the first.
A couple of things that make Ilyasova so unique are his quickness and shooting ability at 6'10".
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And both free throws good for Ilyasova. Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Now, here's Kuzma. McGee, the pass to Waiters. Shot on the wing, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Hill kicks to Ilyasova, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Now here's Rondo. Pass to McGee. Waiters outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Kuzma's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
Now here is Hill. Back to Ilyasova. Over Rondo. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Hill.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly. And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Here's the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top, up 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Rajon Rondo. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Waiters in at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the reigning MVP. He's the second Bucks player to win it since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's the third youngest MVP in league history. Kevin, he's just scratching the surface of what he'll do in this league.
You said it, DA, and some good facts in your report, too. Thank you.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And the first one at the line is good. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
Both free throws good from Hill.
And Hill is really kind of a nice, subtle mix of explosiveness and outstanding defense. A guy who plays both ends of the floor with equal efficiency and effectiveness.
Now here's Rondo with the floater. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Ilyasova with the ball, guarded by McGee. Ilyasova passes to Hill. The score now all even. Hill's got his third basket of the night right there.
Really like the presence of mind from Hill, preparing himself to shoot prior to the pass getting to him.
Tipped away. Korver with it. He's picked up by Rondo. The 19-foot shot, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Korver's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Milwaukee has possession. Only given up 2 points this quarter. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Sinks that one from the post. Kuzma's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Boy, fun watching Kuzma find a way to get out in the open court. The young legs on display there.
Outside Korver. Lopez inside. McGee's there. Lopez dishes to Korver. Baseline jumper. Lopez, no luck for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Right side, Rondo. Here's Davis. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And like many big men in the league, Clark, as he's aged, Marvin Williams has relied more on his outside shooting.
You know, he's been in the league a long time, guys, but when he first came in back in the mid-2000s, there was less emphasis on forwards being able to shoot the ball from outside. Give him a lot of credit for adjusting to the league and honing a shot that has always been a skill that's been part of his package. He can knock down the deep shot now.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, J.R. Smith's checked in for Davis, and LeBron subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Middleton's checked in, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But, Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
Here's Hill. Off the left rim and out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Hill. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Outside Hill. The dish to Lopez. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. No one near James as he lets it go. That shot off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. Middleton the pass to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Now here's James. He's got 7. No good on that one. Good D by Lopez. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Excellent D there from Waiters. For Los Angeles, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Hill finds Lopez. Pass to Middleton. Over Waiters. The shot misses, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Smith. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Lopez. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Hill. And the Bucks miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
A go-to scores mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
James. Good D by Bledsoe. Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. Middleton outside. And stolen by Howard. Smith against Middleton. Here's Howard. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
Now here's James. 7 points in the game. There's the pass to Smith. Kuzma kicks to Smith. 4 on the clock. Green fires from way outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bucks trail by 5. Bledsoe outside. Matthews passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to the wing. Here's Bledsoe, and the layup's good off the glass. Bledsoe's got his second bucket.
It's going to take more than that to stop Bledsoe now. Come on. I mean, this guy excels at taking contact and handling punishment on the way up.
Now here's James. And James throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Poked away, and the Lakers turn it over again. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Here's Bledsoe, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
The Bucks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
First one falls for him. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well,
and Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
The Bucks, a team that will attack you from deep. The team is chock full of shooters.
yeah, and you know, they shot the second most threes in the league last year, and that approach makes an awful lot of sense when you consider how good Giannis is driving the ball down the throat of the defense. He draws so much attention. Having shooters around him is the right way to go.
Here's Bledsoe. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Here's Connaughton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bledsoe. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's sent back by Lopez. And they get it back. Bucks trail by 5. Down low. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Guarded by Green. Now Bledsoe. He's got 6. Here's Connaughton. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Smith. And Milwaukee also making a switch. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Lopez. Beyond the arc. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the right side. Rondo looking around. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. It's good. This game is all even. That's now 8 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Whenever Bledsoe's coming at you with all that momentum playing downhill, there's only so much you can do in that situation.
Now here's Rondo. He has 6. Here's James. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Antetokounmpo. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Here's Rondo to end the run. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker?
One shot.
Free throw drops for James.
Well, you know, no doubt now the Bucks are an elite team in the East. Not only the best record in the league, but getting all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals as well. This team has a bright future and will be a force in the years ahead.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 16, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Man, he's got it going now, and when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Rondo dishes to Davis. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Loads it up for Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, I think he's just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. So we can't get either to fall.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Now here's Bledsoe. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by.
Kevin, thanks. Coach.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots, gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Bucks leading by 3. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the small forward.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Davis finds Howard. And here is LeBron. Right at the free throw line. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Davis passes to James. Lets it go with the 3. But they recover it. Here's Howard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Lopez. Over Green. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His 3-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
The free throw off from Lopez. And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the 3-ball.
Here's Bledsoe, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Lakers trail by 10. LeBron outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Matthews dishes to Lopez. The kick out to Matthews. Takes a 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And James gets it to go.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Matthews up top. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Here's James. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. To the paint, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish, Lopez, rocking that rim.
Outside, Green. Back to James. LeBron is doubled. Smith against Middleton. And here is Howard. Over Lopez. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Howard.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Lakers trail by 10. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Davis finds Green. Bledsoe against LeBron. Stolen by Bledsoe. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
LeBron outside, and the Lakers turn it over again.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Dion Waiters comes in for Green. Milwaukee also making some changes. Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Williams passes to Matthews. Now Middleton, three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. Middleton's got 8 points.
Boy, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Count the basket.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And the basket by Hill.
You know, in just his first season with Milwaukee, a huge success for Coach Budenholzer. I mean, came in and led the team to the top seed in the East, gave the franchise a huge boost, and I think they found their leader for the next several years.
Pass to James. Shot clock at 5, and they double up James. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at that.
Clark for the Bucks. The players said Budenholzer instilled a sense of confidence in the team.
And you know what? Sometimes you have a coaching change, and that injection of a different type of approach and a change in culture can make a big difference. Coach Budenholzer has always shown the ability to get the most out of his roster and shows you what a difference a coach can make.
Smith outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Matthews. The pass to Lopez. Over Smith. No good there. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Waiters surveying the D. And they double up LeBron. From deep. Outside for Davis. Over Middleton. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron. James has got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Passes it to Williams. Matthews against Waiters. Matthews, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Hill passes to Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
and smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
He misses the free throw.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
That one misses. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Here's Connaughton. Hits the target from 18 feet. Connaughton's got his first 2 points of the night. Lakers trail by 14. Kuzma outside. Back to Rondo. Smith outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And stolen by Ilyasova. Hill against Rondo. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. The three from Hill. Rebound by Smith. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Rondo. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Williams against Davis. Outside Williams. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Hill, the bucket on the assist from Marvin Williams. And that's 13 points for George Hill.
Gorgeous jumper from George Hill, even in the face of some stiff defense.
Pass to Davis. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Rondo wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. Pass to Hill. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Hill's got 7 now in this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Rondo kicks to Smith. 14 feet away. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Bucks leading by 13. Hill inside. He's covered by Rondo. Hill drives in.
Tell you what, George Hill is one of my favorite players to watch. A veteran point guard. He's bounced around a bit the last few seasons, but he gives you leadership, toughness, a cool demeanor, and he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around. Brings value to every team that he plays on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so he's able to get one of two. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Rondo. Ooh, the double clutch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Rondo really more creative than given credit. Just has that knack for making defenders have to foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And both free throws good from Rondo. Bucks leading by 12. Here's Connaughton. Smith with some nice D.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's denied. Lopez with the ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Lakers trail by 12. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's McGee in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the Laker 5. Knocks it loose. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Green.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma is very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Lopez kicks to Korver. And there's the pass to Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. And Los Angeles guys shooting well, 50% from the floor. And he trims the lead to single digits. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Timeout called, the Bucks. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits at this point of the game is getting on the same page with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. And see if they were listening, guys.
Rondo, bounce pass. Outside, Green. Pass to Howard. He can't get that one to fall. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Ilyasova finds Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Tremendous explosion towards the rack. Bledsoe in attack mode, and I love it.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To the middle. Giannis against Davis. And Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Basket is good.
Shot's good.
So a chance here for a three-point play.
Shot's good.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does. Well, you know, what a season for the Bucks last year. Best record in the East, best record overall in the league. The team cruised during the regular season to win 60 games.
Let's shot.
Free throw no good for Giannis. Hey, Clark, those 60 wins for the Bucks, the most since 1980.
You know, start to finish, this team was a force. Had a great approach on both ends of the floor. Fun to watch. No glaring weaknesses in the game plan. It works for them. Future's bright there.
Ilyasova against Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Kyle Korver. He hits both from the stripe. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Middleton against James. High post, Davis. Here's Howard. Trying to get open is Davis. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Dwight Howard. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Lopez passes to Middleton. Bledsoe for 3. Here's Giannis. And the Bucks miss again.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Howard dishes to James. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
and you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Smith checked in for the Lakers. He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. James, the pass to Howard. Davis with it. That doesn't go either for Davis.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton, and Davis sends it back. Green left side. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And the dunk by Giannis.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
And the Bucks making a change here. Matthews is checked in. And the Lakers have possession. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
Outside Matthews. He kicks it to Middleton. To the paint. Here's Bledsoe at the tip. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got 32 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Green finds Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Floats it up for Davis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
James with it, outguarded by Giannis. And he gets it to go. 18 points for LeBron.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target from outside.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And the dunk by Giannis.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
And they double up James. Launches a three. The putback, it's good on the putback.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Giannis passes to Matthews. Middleton outside. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smith. LeBron outside. Over Bledsoe. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from James.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Bledsoe against LeBron. Bledsoe outside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Really smart in these setups. I mean, Bledsoe surveying the situation and recognizing what's available.
Bledsoe against James. Kicks it to Howard. Tries again. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Green, the pass to James. Over Bledsoe. Now here is Smith. Lopez covering. Smith feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And the free throw, no good.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
For the three, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got 6 assists here tonight. Lakers trail by 13. Outside, Green shoots. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Green's got 4 points in the quarter. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bledsoe against James, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's a major challenge trying to contain Bledsoe. I mean, when he's being aggressive, he puts the defense in a tough spot.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's LeBron. .158 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Bledsoe. Giannis outside. Back to Bledsoe. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Green. This one for 3. But they'll get another chance.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. On the wing, Giannis. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Milwaukee.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Sterling Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's DiVincenzo. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they